President had his big event yesterday on tariffs. I wanted to circle back to the U.S. steel situation, and the offer from Nippon Steel to buy U.S. steel. The President has opposed that deal. Can you give us any update? Does he plan to try to block it? Is he hoping the proponent withdraws its offer? He's, been on record opposing it for a month or two now.
So we're just going to be, there's a CFIUS review. I'm going to be super mindful. It's independent review, so I can't comment beyond that.
There are calls from senators, Republican senators, that he can kill it without that review. Is it
No, I totally understand.
Wait for the review?
We respect the CFIUS review. I'm just not going to get ahead of that.
And on the border, can you give us any update on the President's thinking on that executive order that you folks are said to be considering?
Look, I mean, this is the same thing that I've been saying, and we've all been saying for the past several months, right? Especially since when we first introduced this national security supplemental back in October, that included the border security piece in that, and then obviously we took that out, and then went to a place of working a bipartisan way with senators in trying to come up with a negotiation that dealt with border challenges, that dealt with a broken system that we have seen for decades. And so we still want to see that. We still want to see Congress move forward with that. We believe it is the toughest, the fairest way to deal with the border, to deal with the immigration challenges. The President wants to sign that. He wants to sign that. As it relates to your question about any executive actions, any other movement that might be there, look, as you just said in your question to me, we're always looking at potential actions that we can take, but we are going to continue to push Congress to move on this. We believe that it could happen. We believe that it can happen.
There are two reports today on potential actions. One from the AP, our friend Colleen right here, that the administration might consider sort of triaging new asylum cases to the front of the line to more quickly assess whether they are removed or stayed for a more thorough review. Another from the New York Post that the President might consider an executive action to close the border at a threshold of 4,000 crossings a day. I'm wondering if you can speak to either of those reports.
Look, it's basically the same answer that I gave you in your first question, which is we want to see, we understand this immigration system has been broken for decades. We want to see that Senate bipartisan negotiation plan that came forward. We want to see that moving. And as I've stated many times before, you've heard it from the President himself, we were ready to move forward. That was ready to be pushed out of the Senate in a bipartisan way. The former president, President Trump, told Republicans to reject it. And that's what we're seeing. And we believe that Republicans should be where majority of Americans are. They want to see an answer, a way to fix this. We believe legislatively to fix what's happening at the border, the challenges that we're seeing. I don't have anything beyond that. As I've said many, many times before, as you asked me your question, we're looking at all options. I just don't have anything to share at this time.
I should testify with some men and colleagues before. All right, I don't